All right, this is the Fantasy Sports Boss with another video for you. So every once in a while, I like to discuss things about fantasy football that I think could use some improvement or the more infuriating aspects of the game. And one thing that I'm not sure there's a real remedy for this, but I know when I'm on the receiving end of this, and anybody that's on the receiving end of this knows how frustrating it is. And that's when early in a game, one of your prime players, or any of your players for that matter, in your lineup goes down injured and really gives you an absolute no-show, a zero or less than 2 points kind of outing, that they're hardly on the field, they get hurt. Sort of like what happened with T. Higgins, where he re-aggravated his ankle yesterday and wound up going out for the remainder of the game and having a zero, or Dalton Schultz re-injuring his knee, same thing. So, I almost wonder now. I know most leagues, I don't think any league does this, but I've always toyed with the idea of having a scenario where the lowest total on your team that week gets thrown out. So that way, you avoid getting sabotaged by an early injury that takes out one of your key guys. Because honestly, it always leaves me wanting. Now you could say that's just sour grapes and that's how the cookie crumbles, and I get it. But to lose a game when a player goes out just simply because of the timing of his injury, like as opposed to the late fourth quarter where he's already accumulated points, instead of early in the first quarter where nothing is accumulated, that always leaves me with a bitter taste in my mouth, because the sanctity of the matchup is destroyed. It's not based on who had the better team. It's who had the better injury luck. So I almost wish that leagues could have an option where the lowest score each week gets tossed out. And that goes for everybody, whether it's underperformance or whether it's an injury. The lowest score each week gets thrown out. I don't know. It's just something that I thought, that could improve the game, maybe take some of the fluky nature out of it. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. You can post in the comments. I'm curious if you think this is a good idea. All right, hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. More videos on the way, more crisis points, more injury updates coming soon.